Friends, the guava tree you see here is one I planted in my kitchen garden. It looks absolutely beautiful. There isn't a single time of year when it isn't bearing fruit. Once the tree is fully laden with fruit and harvesting begins, reducing the load on the plant, new flowers and fruits immediately start to emerge. Fruiting and flowering never really stop. You can see here that I am harvesting some fruit, and right behind that, look where I'm pointing on the screen, new fruits have already started to form. You can also see so many new flowers and fruits developing here. I've been harvesting from this tree for 2 or 3 weeks now, and new blooms and fruits appeared shortly after the harvest began. Consequently, you can see fruits and flowers of every size on the tree. This tree is about 2.5 years old. I bought it from a nursery when it was just a tiny plant, barely a foot tall. However, I've cared for it properly from the very beginning and fertilize it regularly, which allows me to get fruit all year round across every season. So, if you also want your guava plant to flower and fruit abundantly throughout the year and in every season, make sure to watch this entire video. I'll be sharing all my care tips for guava plants, such as which fertilizers to use and when to apply them to maximize fruit and flower production, how to get larger fruits, and what to do if you're facing issues like flower or fruit drop. So, what is the reason for it and what measures should you take? Additionally, if you have planted a guava tree in a grow bag or a pot, or intend to do so, what size container should you choose and how should you care for the plant? In this video, I am going to discuss all of this with you in detail. It will be extremely useful for you. After watching this video, you won't need to look at any other videos regarding guava plants. So, friends, first of all, to get abundant flowering and fruiting, you need to plant your guava tree in the sunniest spot in your garden. To maximize flowering and fruiting, especially with fruit-bearing plants, you should place them where they receive the most direct sunlight throughout the day. This ensures good fruit and flower production and healthy plant growth. Next, if you wish to grow a guava plant in a pot or grow bag, you should choose the largest size possible. Guava roots spread extensively and grow deep into the soil, so you should use a grow bag that is at least 24 by 24 inches. If you use smaller pots or grow bags, the plant won't produce adequate fruit or flowers, nor will it grow properly. Even if flowers do appear, many are likely to drop off. Limited space leads to a constant lack of nutrients, meaning the plant won't have the vigor to support heavy flowering and fruiting or to develop large fruit. Nutrient deficiency is a common cause of flower drop, so always remember to select a large pot. Finally, a crucial step in ensuring abundant flowering and fruiting is proper fertilization. If you don't fertilize your plant regularly right from the start, it won't produce a good yield of flowers and fruit later on. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have been fertilizing my guava plant properly from the very start. The update I am sharing now is from when the plant was 6 months old. I don't have earlier footage because I wasn't recording gardening videos back then. I apply fertilizer to the roots of my guava plant once every 2 to 3 months, and I also apply a liquid fertilizer via foliar spray every 15 to 20 days. To apply fertilizer to the roots, you need to dig a trench or furrow, about half a foot deep, around the area where the plant is growing. As you can see here, I have cleared away the soil from the sides to create this trench. This is where the fertilizer goes. Applying it this way ensures the nutrients reach the roots effectively. The fertilizer you should use is cow dung manure. Using it helps the plant grow vigorously and rapidly, leading to an abundant yield of flowers and fruit later. Dig this trench about 2 to 3 inches away from the plant's main stem. The amount of fertilizer depends on the plant size. Since mine is 6 months old, I am adding 1 potful of cow dung manure. After adding the manure, cover it thoroughly with soil. This allows the nutrients to reach the roots easily, promoting rapid growth and ensuring a heavy yield of flowers and fruit in the future. You must repeat this root feeding process every 2 to 3 months. Dig a trench near the roots and apply the cow dung manure. And regarding flowering and fruiting, they are arriving in extremely small quantities. Take a handful of the granular seaweed extract and mix it with cow dung manure, then apply this mixture to the soil around the plant. This will quickly trigger flowering and fruiting. Seaweed extract contains numerous micronutrients that significantly boost plant growth. After applying the fertilizer, make sure to cover it well with soil and water the plant thoroughly, especially if the soil is dry. To ensure the guava tree grows well, You need to till the soil periodically and maintain proper moisture levels. I will also share an update on the results after fertilization. Right now, as you can see in this video, I have just applied the fertilizer, and there is no flowering or fruiting yet. However, I will show you the impact, how well the plant grows and responds, after the fertilization and soil tilling. You can see here that I had previously tilled the soil and used cow dung manure. I didn't add more seaweed extract this time because it remains active in the soil for 1.5 to 2 months and doesn't need frequent reapplication. Yet look, within just 15 to 20 days, new flower buds have appeared. The entire plant is covered in them. In my previous update, there were no flower buds at all, but in just 15 to 20 days, the plant is full of flowers. That is why I emphasize the importance of fertilizing the guava tree regularly. I also used a seaweed extract spray in the interim, as spraying it significantly increases the number of flowers on the plant. For instance, using it with 5 liters of water. You need to mix 10 milliliters of seaweed extract. However, if your guava plant is small, mix 2 milliliters of seaweed extract in 1 liter of water and spray it once every 20 days or once a month to boost the plant's growth. It will turn out excellent, yielding an abundant amount of flowers and fruit. Another reason for flower drop is overwatering once the plant starts flowering. You need to reduce the water supply at that stage. Only water the plant when the top 2 to 3 inches of soil feel dry. Otherwise, hold off on watering. While you should maintain proper soil moisture at other times, cutting back on water during the flowering phase prevents flower drop. To get fruit from your guava plant year-round and in every season, it is crucial to fertilize it right from the start. If the plant grows healthily and receives ample nutrition from the beginning, it will eventually produce a bountiful harvest of fruit in every season. You can see today's harvest here. I've gathered so many guavas. 3 whole baskets are full. Look at the excellent size of each one. Let me cut one open to show you the flesh. It has a beautiful red color and tastes incredibly sweet and delicious. I wish I could let you taste it, though that isn't possible right now. The size is truly impressive. I hope you found today's video useful. As I mentioned, keep fertilizing your plant from the very beginning. If you do this while the plant is still young, it will naturally produce abundant flowers and fruit later on. I've shared this video with a complete update and provided detailed care tips. If you need any further information regarding guava plants, feel free to ask in the comments section below. I will share more with you in the future. For those friends who had commented asking to see videos or updates on the fruiting plants growing in my ground, I hope you especially enjoyed today's video. I shared the entire guava harvesting process and covered the whole plant in the video. I will continue to share more videos about my fruiting plants and provide updates on all the plants growing in the ground. If you found today's video useful or enjoyable, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.